for joining us from the Ohio AgNet, Voice You Know with the News You Trust studio. Sponsored by BASF, where you can count on the trusted performance of Elvivo seed treatment to protect your soybean crop. I am Allison Kinney. Now let's take a look at what's making agricultural news. Chinese purchasers of soybeans from the U.S. appear to have stalled only 2 weeks after the U.S. touted a wide-ranging trade truce between the two countries. Bloomberg said it appeared to show a thawing in relations between the world's biggest economies. Chinese imports of American cargoes seem to have faltered after a flurry of orders in October. That's according to traders who asked not to be identified while discussing confidential information with Bloomberg. The traders said they were not aware of any new shipments. Bloomberg said the pause is causing significant uncertainty over whether the biggest consumer of American soybeans will be back in the market at a level the White House claimed to expect. An agricultural broker with StoneX in Singapore said many exports view China's commitment to purchase 12 million metric tons of U.S. soybeans this year to be more of a diplomatic gesture than a firm agreement. Also making headlines today, the National Cattlemen's Beef Association announced its continued support for the Direct Interstate Retail Exemption for Certain Transactions Act. The legislation would increase market opportunities for smaller meat processors and give consumers more options to buy local beef. The cattle business benefits greatly from expanding marketing opportunities, and the Direct Act opens the door to a growing number of cattle producers seeking to grow their market across state lines, said Buck Wervine, president of the NCBA. The increased market exposure for these cattlemen and women who are selling beef directly to consumers adds value and promotes tremendous benefit for our farmers and ranchers. The Direct Act would allow state-inspected meat processors to sell their beef across state lines and limited quantities and through e-commerce directly to consumers. The bill also protects food safety by ensuring a paper trail exists for tracing and containing potential food safety issues. Now let's take a look at the markets. Brought to you by Seed Consultants, simply better performance. Learn more online at seedconsultants.com. December corn closing in today up 6 1/4 at 441.5. March corn up 6 1/4 as well at 455.5. November soybeans up 11.5 at 11.32. January soybeans up 13 1/4 at 11.47. December wheat is down 1/4 cent at 5.35 3/4. July wheat is unchanged, staying at 5.75. December live cattle down 6.27 at 2.19. February live cattle down 6.02 at 2.18.95. And December lean hogs are down 2.55 at 78.07. Thanks for joining us. You're listening to the Ohio AgNet.